Yeah, my people, another day. This Nafdac issue with VDM and the initial traders sit there on. Meanwhile, when I go here when Arise TV analyze and they let us know say VDM no commit anything. They say the part of VDM take they wrong by Oseni. Although Mr. Abati they talk you on go left hand side just based on say now VDM they involved. You no one give VDM his flowers. But when I listen to how Arise take analyze, we could listen.
The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control has addressed allegations of extortion from traders at the Onitsha Bridge Head Market following a viral video by activist Martin Socher, also known as Very Dark Man, well, according to a statement by the Director General of Nafdac, Professor Mojisola Adeyeye. And I will read a part of her statement there. She wrote, these charges included a 5 million naira investigative charge for the sale of unregistered products, which was reduced to 200,000 naira following appeals. Another 2 million naira investigative charge for violations of good storage and distribution practices, which was reduced to 500,000 naira after further appeals. These penalties are officially gazetted charges and were applied fairly across the affected markets by enforcing compliance with regulations. The agency aims to protect the most vulnerable, including pregnant women, children, and individuals with chronic conditions. Nafdac assures the public that it will continue to operate within the bounds of its legal mandate and will not be deterred by attempts to derail critical regulatory reforms. Now, we have seen reactions even from, Labour Party's Peter Obi talking about the fact that the charges are a lot. I mean, they've been reduced from 7 million naira to about 700,000 naira. And that's the charge that Nafdac is saying that they are imposing on these traders if they have to reopen their market. It's good that Nafdac have come out to clarify the story. Rufai.
So why are they attacking? What did VDM do wrong now? Why are they attacking VDM? Because VDM is actually correct. And he put up forward the slip and he showed that they were paying actually 750 to a central bank account. 700,000 with something called Nafdac projects. The question is, all this charge, what did they want to do with it? If you estimate the payment, like he was saying in the video, it's going to be going to the billions. What are they doing with this money?
They said they are investigative charges and they are going to have that.
What are they doing with the money?
I believe it's to register.
To register what?
To register their shops with the drug, like I read out in my.
To register their shop with the drugs. Can't they have a normal transparent registration process? Should that also incur costs at a time where the informal sector is greatly battered? These are the questions we should ask them. Because they were coming out at the VDM, what has he done wrong? If he didn't like this now, were they going to tell us? It was gazetted. How public did we make it?
Yeah, those are the questions.
Before now.
Yeah.
So it was when he went there and the traders called him and said, this is what we are paying, they had to reply. So they were reactionary in the first place. So what was the blame? VDM did nothing wrong here. He just itemized what was happening in society. And if you have investigated fake drugs and all of that, the question is, what mechanism are you putting in place? I know there's a company out of Ghana many years ago called Proxy that will give you a scratch card, something, to be able to check if it was a fake drug or not. How are you building the ecosystem of drugs that even any drug that coming through the market? Is it by having a charge? At a time where the country is hard, you are telling an average drug seller, the over 1 trillion that they are saying worth of drug is just a stock. It's a stock of drugs they have there. Those people might not sell that thing in years. And you are telling averagely in a country where people can barely have 3 square meals to bring 700,000 and you call it investigative charge. So that money, with due respect, Nafdac, we also know what that money will be eventually used for. Or is it part of revenue for government? Is it that government needs revenue? Because today now they want to borrow, they've put request for borrowing of 45 billion. So it's that government needs revenue, let us say. So there's nothing video. In fact, it's been shown by facts that the man was correct, that there was this charge. They have come out and said that it was gazetted.
I told the line of Mr. Peter Obi. Mr. Peter Obi.
You not hear Oseni talk. Mokuna hear Abati own. You know, give VDM his flowers. Mokuna hear Abati because of his bad mind. Mokuna hear Abati.
Has issued a statement on X saying yes, the battle against fake drugs is very important. In that regard, Professor Adeyeye's agency is doing the right thing by saying that, look, you cannot sell fake drugs because lives are involved, and you cannot endanger other people's lives because you want to make profit. Mr. Obi made that clear. 2, Mr. Peter Obi says, look, this clarification that Nafdac has offered, Nafdac says, after pleas and negotiations, they've reduced the charges to 500,000 and 200K. Bad conduct must have consequences. I don't have a problem with that. People must be sanctioned if they are selling fake drugs, if they are disobeying the laws of Nigeria. Number 3, Mr. Obi says, well, investigations should continue, but these small and medium-scale enterprises should not be punished for a very long time.
Yes.
The market should be reopened. Entrepreneurs should be given the opportunity to rebuild their businesses and contribute to the nation's economy. But Mr. Obi says, fake drugs business is not allowed, whether it's in Onitsha or it's in Agege.
All right.
Those are the critical points.
Well said. Thank you, Dr. Abati.
Now, on I hear I'm there now. But the main question what we see they ask is, you say you find them. You say the charges were supposed to be 5 million and 2 million. You reduce them to 700,000. So the 700,000 now, who pay them now? Even if they sell fake, so you go see the person will be allowed to let his fake drugs enter market. Is that what that means? Because even the Nafdac themselves, they never even tell us apart from the monetary charges against the shop owners. They never tell us waiting the other follow-up against the shop owners. Whether they go look those where he get fake drugs, so they don't go carry them back into the market too, or the people get fake medicine. Whether they don't go collect 700 for their hand, but they go close their shop for selling fake. They no talk on that side. They no talk read that side. All they are talking is how to cover their rubbish. Now they come and recently say they go discover 100 loaded trailers of fake drugs. So if to say VDM no come out now, go on Onitsha. Go find all these things out. Come on the social media. Echo them. Therefore no tell us say they seize 100 trailers of fake drugs. Therefore, don't tell us say some because if they say nobody Onitsha be the first too. They don't do for Lagos, do for Port Harcourt, do for other places. Did they charge all these other places the same amount of money? And if they charge them and if they've been paying, so they'll be allowing them back into the market with even the fake drugs where they say they carry, where make them they charge them for. Because they never tell us now say they confiscate the ones where all those people where they don't tell us. They just say they carry trailers of drug or fake this is where they from carry them. Now the ones that they intercept where they enter the country have been from the shops where they close already, say that they sell fake. They don't tell us, they don't analyze, they don't talk on that, they just use that 100 trailers, they cover that place. See both Nafdac, both any of these government agents, all of them are rubbish they do. Serious. Now their pocket they feel. They just go map out this story now. Say they charge them 5 million, they reduce them to 200,000. They charge them 2 million, they reduce them to 500,000. So 5 plus 2, 700. So maybe they pay 700. The 700 where they pay. So who gets fake medicine for his store now as he don't pay that 700? So he's free now to flood the market. Is that what they are saying? And then talk like VDM talk, he made reference to all this money where they collect from these people now. These people go back to, even if they allow them back in the market, waiting they sell for 300 before it go enter 500 or 1,000. That's to say it go increase. So who they help? Who they help? Because at the end of the day, they go find out that themselves they help, because that money where they collect now, they never even tell us the project where they see that money they do. And then putting it back in the government coffers, or they use them by themselves. Nafdac, if I no get story to talk, when they calculate before they arrest, especially all the accused, especially when it comes to anything where VDM handle, when I suppose don't get sense by now.